What is up, my dear viewers? I had a lot of fun recording the cheese video, so I'm gonna go over some Swedish cuisine with you guys, and talk a little bit about it since I'm Swedish. You know, hey space. Hang on, I need to close my door for recording. Right. So, as I was saying, wanted to go over some Swedish dishes with you guys since I'm Swedish. You know, hejsan svejsan. Västergötland är den bästa svenska regionen. Don't at me on that. Yeah, I'm gonna go over some Swedish dishes with you because I'm Swedish and I have fun doing this. So anyway, let's give you some heads up. Swedish cuisine is the traditional food of the people of Sweden. Due to Sweden's large north to south expanse, there are regional differences between the cuisine of North and South Sweden, and this is very apparent. In Sweden, we have Skåne with their alla daub and eels, and then we go up north and we have like reindeer meat and whatever the fuck they eat up in the northern parts of Sweden. So yeah, it's very different. I live in Västergötland, so I live by Vänern, the lake, so pretty central, I guess, but more to the south side of Sweden, western Sweden. Historically in the far north, meats such as reindeer and semi-game dishes were eaten, some of which had a root in Sami culture, fair enough, while fresh vegetables have played a larger role in the south, which is I mean, it's definitely something I could expect, because if you go up to the way north of Sweden, you have like mountains and more mountains and snow. Meanwhile, if you're in the southernmost part of Sweden, you have like, you're pretty much in Denmark or Germany at that point, so yeah. Play simple, contrasting flavors such as the traditional dish of meatballs and brown cream sauce with tart. What the fuck is tart? Sure. Tart pungent. Lingonberry jam. Lingonsylt. It's called lingonsylt. You can also call it lingon in Sweden. Or at least where I'm from, you can say lingon, and people will understand it to mean lingonsylt. And you know, brown cream sauce, so brun sauce, gräddsås sauce, I guess. And then meatballs are meatballs. They're nice. Have traditionally been very open to foreign influence. So yeah, we have sushi and cafe latte. Or cafe latte or whatever. Centered around cultured dairy products. We have a lot of cows up here, and I guess goats and sheep to an extent, but more so cows. Often sugared breads. Yeah, so you have beef, chicken, lamb, pork, lamb. Fair enough then. And seafood, because we're a pretty coastal nation. Just look, like if you, let me pull up a map of Sweden here real quick. If you pull up a map of Sweden, shit. If you pull up a map of Sweden here, right? You're gonna see that we're pretty much all coast here, up and here, because then Norway just goes in and just hogs all this coast, which is completely fine. We also don't have a northern coast because Norway and Finland, though we have a lot of rivers and stuff, so if you want to say, oh yeah, well that counts as a coast, it doesn't, but sure, if you want to be nice to Sweden. But yeah, so it's pretty obvious we would have seafood. Potatoes, often served. Yeah. We have a lot of different breads stuff. So that's just like general features. Blåbärssoppa is pretty popular here. Rosehip soup. Nyponsoppa is what that is. Served hot or cold. You know. We also have crème, which is like cream. So we have like nypon crème and stuff. Which I don't know how popular they are today, but it sells, I think. Swedish pancakes are different from American pancakes. I don't know if I want to bore you with the history of like, oh, cabbage preserved as sauerkraut or whatever. No. It's like, yeah, surströmming, I'll go over real quick. You probably heard about it, which is fermented herring. I don't know exactly where it's originated. I'm fairly certain it's from the northern parts of Sweden, but I'm not exactly sure, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. And you can eat it on like knäckebröd, crisp bread, and stuff. Husmanskost is like just traditional Swedish dishes with some ingredients, and it's like, oh, you're a farmer with your like house. You probably can't like hunt a deer, but you can cook a nice potato soup. Am I right? Haha, you're poor. Like, that's pretty much it. And if you're a farmer, good on you, keeping us well fed. And yeah, we have traditional dishes. Internationally, the most renowned Swedish culinary tradition is the smörgåsbord, which I think inspired an English word like smorgasbord or whatever. But smörgåsbord is smörgåsbord. So smörgåsbord is the way to say it in Swedish. Och julbord is like Christmas smörgåsbord, pretty much. Oh fuck, we have gravlax as well. I've never had gravlax, but it just, yeah. Also we have kräftskiva and chanterelles or kantareller in Swedish is very popular. You can have it in pretty much anything. You can have it in a pyttipanna. And pyttipanna is more like whatever you have. You kind of like just like if you have some potatoes, some maybe a tiny bit of like meat, some eggs, you know, ketchup, beets, whatever. You can throw it into a pyttipanna. Or if it's like something about leftovers, whatever, you can have chanterelles in that. You can have it on sandwiches, if I didn't say that, smörgåsar. And as a side to many things. So that's definitely an important mushroom in Sweden. Dill, we have quite a lot of in Sweden as well. We usually eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snack, whatever, mellanmål. Yeah. Oh yeah, fika is the most Swedish thing, I think. It's the most Swedish thing. So yeah, breakfast, open sandwiches, smörgås. I don't think knäckebröd is the most popular in Sweden, because I prefer eating something soft with a little bit of cheese on it instead of just like, oh yeah, you wanna break your fucking teeth on some knäckebröd, bruh? Nah, but I prefer normal sandwiches. Don't know how popular it is though. Cold cuts, caviar, whatever, and cheese. We eat cheese quite a lot. Filmjölk is something I'm not super into, but yeah, I can definitely understand why people like it. I prefer yogurt myself, and we eat this like you would eat milk and cereal in America, pretty much. Gröt or porridge is something we eat at breakfast sometimes as well, usually made of oatmeal. Yeah, at least at breakfast. And then you have porridge made out of rice, and there's also one made of mannagryn. I don't know the English word for it, but mannagryn. If someone could translate that in the comments, please do. Common drinks for breakfast are milk, juice, tea, or coffee. And we are among the most avid milk and coffee drinkers in the world. This is reflected in in myself pretty much, because I've had a coffee addiction or caffeine addiction ever since I was 14, 15, pretty much. I'm 16 now, and it's just gotten worse. I need something like 5 cups of coffee a day to just stay alive. That's a joke, slightly exaggerated, but I need like at least 2. Drink Monster as well. Sweet toppings such as jam, chocolate, yes. Although many other sweets. Orange marmalade. Okay, let's go over the main courses then. Ärtsoppa, which is pea soup, yellow pea soup. You eat this in the military, I think. Blåbärspalt, which is basically a dumpling. Palt is a dumpling, pretty much, I'm sure. Blueberries, you know. And we also have blodpalt, which are dumplings made out of blood. We're super rich in Sweden. We have blod pudding as well, and it says it's like this. It's black pudding. It isn't. Let me Google blod pudding for you. I need to go into the Swedish-speaking Wikipedia. Here you have Swedish blod pudding, pretty much. So it's not black pudding. It's its own thing. Though black pudding, I would say, is like the English variety or whatever. We also have blodkorv, or blood sausage. Bruna bönor fläsk. It's a classical Swedish dish. Falukorv is probably the most Swedish sausage, or one of them at least. Big and thick, originating from Falun. You know, it's copper mine. Yeah, they died from strain. Yeah, so it's like leather ropes and then meat. Just turn it into falukorv sausages. Though I believe today most of them are like probably made of cow meat or something. Fish balls made from minced white fish meat. Fläskkorv, which is, pork sausage. Fläskpannkaka, I've not had that for a while, but yeah, basically pancake with pork. It's delicious though. I remember that. This shit, I don't know how it got into existence. This is so fucking cursed. You have chicken, cream, chili sauce, bananas, roasted peanuts, and bacon. Bacon! Who the fuck eats this shit? It sounds fucking disgusting. I know. 1970s, people were probably high as shit. Why do we still eat it? Stop. And gravlax. It's a Nordic dish. Whatever. Once again, bit sickly. Pig's trotters. I believe that's something that's more towards skorma. Boiled salmon. Inlagd sill. This is also a really big thing in Sweden that I don't like. I don't really like sill that much, or pickled herring. I don't personally, but if you like it, go for it. But my entire family is like, eh. So if you would force feed me sill, I would probably eat it. The isterband basically is, it's an isterband, like from Småland. Yeah, I no idea what it really is. I don't think I've had isterband. Potato casserole. Like, potato casserole is popular, but this is anchovy and cream, and usually the spread. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, and this is delicious. My dad makes the best julskinka, but whatever. Which is basically what you eat at Christmas. It's like Christmas ham. A kåldolmar is a kåldolm, which looks like it's a spring roll with cabbage, pretty much. It's not super. It's not super interesting. Kalops, yeah, It's a stew, pretty much. Köttbullar, which is maybe one of the most popular Swedish dishes. You know, köttbullar, brunsås, potatis. Is probably the most popularized, romanticized Swedish dish. Korv stroganoff is a variety, a cheaper Swedish variety of beef stroganoff, which I think is a Russian dish. Yeah, Russian dish. So that's cool. Köttsoppa, beef, yeah, meat soup, beef and root vegetables, served with klimp, a distinct Swedish dumpling. I've never had klimp, apparently. Kroppkakor. Okay. Filled with pork, yeah. Leverpalt. I don't think I've had lutefisk. I've not heard anything good about it, but I've not had lutefisk. Palt, made of unboiled potatoes filled with pork. Palt. Why do we have so many things with blood? What the fuck? What the shit? Is it the most popular dish? Or they're not the most popular dish, but still, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Pannkakor. It's a pancake. It's a thinner pancake. It's thinner, but like, oh, sorry. It's thinner, but a bit larger to the surface, I believe. Pita palt, which is basically a palt from pitio. Sub pitio viewers. Plättar, which is basically a very small pancake. Pulsa. Oh. Okay, so that's like haggis without casing. What the fuck is hash? Oh. I don't know what the English name for this is. It's delicious and I want to know what the name is, but I don't know what it is. Pyttipanna, mixed of chopped and fried meat, onions, pre-boiled potatoes, often prepared from leftovers. Yeah, leftovers is something you kind of want to, I want to say take care of, but you might want to cook it up and eat it again, so you don't just throw away food. Partly because of the climate, partly because it's bad for the economy. Other ingredients are often added as well. So yeah, it's a nice dish. Raggmunk, which is potato pancakes. I love raggmunk. Lingonberry jam, and yeah, I think I've had it with bacon, but I'm not exactly sure about that. Rotmos, it's like mashed potatoes, but with like a lot of other I want to directly translate it from Swedish and say root fruits, like rotfrukter, but I know it's not the correct word, or at least I don't think it is. Let's see. No, yes. A root crop, whatever. There's more root crops apparently in it. Räksmörgås is really amazing. It's an open sandwich with räkor, egg, mayonnaise, prawns, eggs, and mayonnaise. You add a lot of shit, usually topped with lemon and dill. Yeah, it's pretty much seal salad. What? No idea what that is. I just know it has sill, I guess. Smörgåstårta. I'm pretty sure smörgåstårta is like a big räksmörgås. Many different fillings and toppings, yeah. So you can basically just shrimp, ham, mayonnaise, whatever. But you can basically make a räksmörgås into a smörgåstårta. You have the same ingredients, smör, ost och sill. Why are we so fucking obsessed with sill? Yeah, potatoes. Yeah. Stekklass. This is good, and people want their pork differently. I have a friend who like wants it like slippery and wet and soft. I want mine with a little bit. I want it like soft, but still not just like as soft as a dollar bill, pretty much. It's like softer than a dollar bill, so it just like slaps around and it makes a wet noise. It's more like I want it to be soft and chewy, and then like the thing that always gets burnt with all the fat, I think, is supposed to be like basically charcoal. I love that. We're not talking about surströmming, though. Yeah, it's a thing. Stekströmming, so fried herring. Cool. Sylta. That looks fucking disgusting. Wallenbergare is a patty, I guess. Yeah. From salmon from always becoming crazy popular. This isn't really interesting. It's more like, yeah, you know, you have shrimp, lobster, fish, pretty much. It's both loved and hated, sure. Oh, here we go. Desserter. Gotländsk saffranspannkaka sounds delicious. Kalv. Klappgröt. Red currant. I think it's like, oh, röda vinbär. Okay, lingonberries, raspberries. That sounds delicious. This I don't know what it is. Unpasteurized colostrum milk. What the fuck is a colostrum? Oh, I have no idea what that is. Still, the first milk produced by a cow after giving birth. Okay. Ostkaka. Swedish cheesecake. Like, this is how an ostkaka looks like. This is how an American cheesecake looks like. It's different. Pannkaka, yeah. Depends on how you serve it. You can be served both as dinner, or I guess it can be served as everything except for like appetizer. Smør pie. Sure, smördex pie. They're like just normal pies, and then you have spettekaka, which is from Skåne, I believe, like spettekaka. I don't know. I don't speak skånska. But yeah, it's a shape. Yeah. Found only in the southern province of Sweden, Scania. Våfflor, which is basically just waffles and an äggost, which is, what the fuck, Bohuslän? In the southern part of the country. Sure, oh, fucking pickled herring. Pickled herring makes it just an appearance everywhere. Oh. Ah, yes. Recent years American brownies. I forgot. Kanelbulle, cinnamon roll, cinnamon bun, wienerbröd, Danish pastry. To a Danish pastry. In the US, chokladboll. They have another name which I won't utter. It's like N-word wall, pretty much, which you don't use anymore for obvious reasons. But it was used way back in the day. Kringla, which is pretzel, pretty much. Punschrulle, called dammsugare, or vacuum cleaners. Arraksrulle, biscuit, prinsesstårta. It exists. Prinsesstårta is like one of those things where I think prinsesstårta is like good, but not that good. It's not anything super special, but I've had it a lot, so that could be why. Ooh, Budapest sounding really fucking nice with its sugar, egg white hazelnuts, and whipped cream, and a piece of fruit. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. Napolitan, Napoleon pastry. I don't know. Kladdkaka. It's, I don't think it's exactly like it, but it's basically like a chocolate lava, or molten lava cake, chocolate lava cake. Toskakaka, it's really good. Arraksboll, which is different. You also have Delicatoboll, which is like a brand of Arraksboll, I think. They also have Pärlboll, which is choklad. But yeah, those delicatopollar, they're like the best thing you can get in Sweden. So if you're in Sweden and you want something like a fika, sorry, I got a message from one of my friends on WhatsApp, and I don't wanna show that. So I did a bit of a cut there. But anyway, yeah, if you're in Sweden, get the delicatobol, get the get some prinsesstårta, a small bit, get kanelbullar, and then drink coffee with that. That's basically the best you can get for a Swedish fika starter kit, pretty much. Though there are a lot of other things. Knick, for example, it's Christmas toffee, hard, usually to be sucked, not chewed. Soft variety is called cola, which is chewy and maybe flavored. Isoklor. Sure. A marmelade kit. Lussekatt, pepparkaka. This is ginger snaps? It's basic. Yeah. Semla. A little bit overrated, but I still love it. It's candy, saltlakris, polkagris, organspielar. Yeah, saltlakris is amazing. Polkagris is, it's good. Organspielar is probably super good, and it's also something you can get if you want more Swedish fika market kit starter kit. Sorry, dime. Oh my fucking god! Second place. Milk and something. Second only into Finland. Ooh, second place among the... After whom? Whomst has more coffee drinkers than us? I think it's Finland, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah. Traditional Christmas beverage, mulled one. Not champis, pommac, and trocadero. They're like the holy trinity. Because champis is made with apples and this one is apple and grapes, I think, or orange and grapes. Apples and grapes. This one is apples and something else. I don't remember what. Also cut there, mother came in, but it's apples and something else. Trocadero is apples and orange. So fun. Julmust is something you can get only at Christmas, though you get it påskmust pretty much at påsk, Easter. Forgot the word. Lingodricka, nyponsoppa. There are a lot of shit. Beer is also widely consumed. Beer is lager. Pripps Blå and Norrlands Guld are probably the most famous ones. Although we do have more brands here. We have Carlsberg, which is Danish, and stuff like that. But I'm not super into alcohol. Let's have punch, which is traditional liqueur. Liqueur. It is also overrated, but I can also appreciate that. As long as you don't give me rumrussin. It's rum and raisin, rumrussin. It's terrible. Why is it even a flavor? It's in the fucking Aladdin-ask. It's in the Aladdin-ask. Där är Aladdin-asken. Ingen äter skiten. Vi slänger skiten varenda jävla gång. Men den är ändå kvar. Men vad tar de bort? De tar bort fucking... Vad fan heter den nu då? Trippelnöten. Ja, det finns en anledning till att ingen äter fucking rumrussin. Snälla ta bort den för i helvete. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment your favorite Swedish dish. Yeah, goodbye.